Right then, welcome back to the channel. Another scout report for you, and I think you're going to like this one. So, the Frenkie De Jong saga isn't over, but I just don't really have the faith that United are going to bring him in. But I do think United need to bring a progressive box-to-box midfielder with quality in, and we've had a look at a couple of those, and we've even done a recent scout report on Enzo Le Fee. And I think a player that fits right in that mould is Lyon Maxence Caqueret. Very, very good footballer. A profile which is going to result in being less than half the cost of what Frenkie De Jong would be. But a very, very, very solid option in central midfield. And actually someone that, in terms of the style, you've seen this player out there already a lot. Konrad Laimer, Gavi, Yuri Tillman, Bruno Gamache. You're talking a bit of a all-rounder, combative, playmaking, genuine box-to-box midfielder. That's the sort of player that we're looking at here. Obviously, Le Fee. And I think Caqueret is right in the mix. I think he's the next player in line for that. Passing-wise, we know he's a really good passer. He's a good technical passer. Excels in all areas of the pitch. Gets a lot of assists. Wonderful vision. Wonderful way to pass. Knows when to release. When to do it at the correct time. And he's been playing as an 8 primarily this season for Lyon. But you can also play with a 6 and allow the building up to go through him. He has a real creative force. Playing as an 8, he's been given a lot of freedom to get forward, and he could even have a very similar role with Casemiro behind him at United. He would be a threat all the way across the park. He likes to dribble, and he's got unbelievable dribbling. He's only small, so he's got fantastic dribbling and really good strength. There's a combative nature to him. He looks a lot stronger than his frame suggests he's going to be. He loves to get in pockets of space. He likes the left half space that no one really occupies actually for United, as Bruno loves to operate in the sort of right half space. He's got excellent close control and technical ability, making him one of the best weapons you could have against the low block. But he's dribbling, that progressing the ball at your feet, kind of just driving it into the next phase of play, is something that Caqueret really excels at. Low centre of gravity, quick feet, glides past players, very, very, very press resistant, but he's also got a bit of a tenacious nature about him as well. He has that drop of the shoulder, a good body feint. He's got a fantastic first touch. And I don't know if he has got a little bit of small man syndrome, but he's aggressive. And I think that's why I quite like what he's got. And in defence, he's a bit of a triple threat. Tackles, blocks, interceptions is something that is in the 90 percentile, 80 percentile for all of those. Lyon legend, Garrido, youth coach, he's been there 30 years at the club, helped develop the likes of Umtiti, Lacazette, once described Caqueret as being a machine because of his tireless work rate and effort and energy off the ball. And I think his teamwork ability is extremely underrated. He's extremely tenacious. He's got a bag of energy. And like I said, if you watch him, he's got a real sort of dogged nature about the way he plays the game. Very, very hardworking. Loves a hard press in the centre. If you check out his metrics on FBref, you'll see he's just off the charts in loads of those. And like I said, he's very small, but he's got that small man syndrome, like a bit of a Rottweiler sort of thing going on. He wins the ball back quickly. He launches attacks. He sets up goals, and he even scores goals. He already has all the makings of a complete midfielder, a genuine number 8. He can fulfill every single role, 6, 8, 10, and he can do so with quality as well. And that's because he's got technical brilliance, he's got energy, he's got vision, he's got character, and seemingly got willingness to improve as well. So some of the standout metrics that I think are worth looking at are he's in the 91st percentile for tackles. He's in the 99th percentile for tackles in the attacking third, telling you that he is all about pressing. He's also in the top 10 in interceptions in the opponent's half in Ligue 1. And he's in the 90th percentile for passes into the final third and 97th percentile for goal creating actions. So this is a man that's stopping the opposition playing out of their half and doing all the creative work in that half as well. Machine works. Machine fits him. Greedo's right. machine is what Caqueret is. 92nd percentile for progressive ball carries in a league where people like to dribble. That's excellent. And yeah, his game very much resembles that of Newcastle's midfielder Bruno Gamache. The intensity, the mobility, the vision, the quality on the ball, how he loves to get involved in a proper midfield battle. And then you look at how Bruno adapted to the league. Caqueret's got a similar sort of tenacity and attitude, and maybe even better defensive contributions. Outside of Casemiro, who is seemingly locked down that, defensive midfield role for the next few years, there's some serious question marks regarding the other midfielders' ability to come and do that. I think Caqueret would thrive given the freedom to push on a little bit and be the creative force that he wants to be in the final third, playing alongside Casemiro. But should Casemiro get what seemingly looks like it's going to be a regular banning, then I think that Caqueret would go, I'm do the defensive job now? All right, yeah, cool. No problem. So I think he's more tenacious and aggressive than Sabitzer, but has got a lot of the same ball-playing abilities that Sabitzer's got, and obviously has got the opportunity to be here for a lot longer than Sabitzer would be if we managed to make him permanent. In order to compete with the very best, the midfield area has to be the jewel in United's crown. There's no time that we've ever been successful without a stunning midfield. And I think we're just missing a little bit of a force in midfield. And when I was first thinking about this, I was thinking of a real athlete, like a 6'1", 6'2", a big unit. But actually, I think there's a place for someone like Caqueret because of the other attributes that he's got, the tenacity that he's got, the work rate, the aggression, all of those sorts of things on top of the quality that he possesses. I actually think he could really, really be that guy. And I think he would be a massive coup for United if we was able to get him over the line. Wouldn't cost us loads. He's a more rugged version of a Frenkie De Jong. And I think he would be someone that would be excellent at United. Let me know your thoughts, and I'll see you lot in the next one. Laters. Hey, thank you for watching the video. If you are new around these parts, then don't forget to subscribe. My channel is proudly supported by my community on Patreon. If you'd like to get a little bit of extra content, a Discord group, meetups, five-a-side games, weekly podcasts, behind the scenes, and even an occasional bit of transfer news as and when I get it, then for the price of a pint, you can show your appreciation for the content that we make and get some goodies for doing so as well. Check the link in the description or click the button right here. You'll also find all of my socials here too if you want to follow me on any of those platforms. Nice one.